Thank you for calling Financial Services. This is Melanie. Give your name and student ID.
Yes, my name is Javon Brown. My student ID is 105383338.
Thank you, Javon. Appreciate that. And then do you have the name of your mentor as well?
Ms. Tiba Al Jamali.
You and I love you. I'm coming up. I'm going to help you out today.
I was trying to figure out when I was going to get my disbursement.
Okay. I can take a look here for you. Or while I review the account for you.
No problem.
I'll appreciate that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Siobhan. I appreciate you letting me look over this account here for you. So what I found is that your award, I think, has to be processed manually instead of computer doing it. This is a lot longer to get that completed. So on your current track, it should be completed around the 17th of October, so in about 3 weeks. And then once they are completed, you'll get an award letter, and then it'll take another probably 3 weeks before you would receive
Okay, so why does it? So the first financial person I spoke with said that it's been processed since July 17th, 2025, and she said that it would take 8 weeks. So now it's September. It would take 8 weeks, and then I spoke to another woman, and she told me that it would be ready. It will be approved and processed by September 25th. And now you're telling me that I have to wait a full 12 so weeks to October 17th, so it probably won't officially be here until like what, November 4th. So it would take
around that. Yeah.
so it will take possibly 4 months for July,
Yeah.
July, August, September, October, all the way, so 5 months.
So.
But and also she also said, hold on, ma'am. She also said that since it was my first term, that the first termers get theirs early. So this is where I'm confused.
And and that's true normally. So what happens with the time frame changing is that as volume increases, then it increases the processing time. And that is true. At the beginning of August, it was about 6 weeks at that point. But since then, it has increased, and the current time is like 10 to 11 weeks. And so I gave you the 11 weeks long time frame just so, to not overpromise and then have it not be done by then. That's why it's moving out. And then as a first year student, you do have priority. However, what happened with yours is when you had to provide that verification, that pulls you out of the automatic processing because it kind of like pulls you.
What verification? I didn't have to provide any verification.
So there was a verification. You may not have had to provide it, but they had to review it. There was one. Let's see here. Looks like it was there. Let me check to see when it was processed. It was processed around July 15th. And so that pulled it out of the process, the automatic processing.
But what needed to be verified? What needed to be verified, if you don't mind me asking, because I'm confused.
So sometimes when you complete the FAFSA, it creates a flag that they have to double check. It doesn't show me exactly what it was, but it looks like one where, let me just make sure it can be anything. That if there's like if a birthday's wrong, or it can be anything. It can be like previous enrollment in other schools that pulled it out. They just have to kind of go through it and make sure everything's okay. So that looks like what they did. It looks like they completed that around the 15th of July, but because it had that on there, it pulled out of the automatic processing. So then when they completed it, they sent over their request to process the award, but since it wasn't automatic, it takes longer because it has to go through a person instead of a computer. So that's why, and I'm sorry, I know that's frustrating because of the times keep changing. Sometimes there are certain situations where we can try to get it expedited for you. Are you needing it I'm sure you're waiting on the refund as most people would be. But I can send over a request to expedite, but I have to give them like a reason for why we need
so
it.
is detrimental. I'm not working right now. I can't pay my bills, and I need to pay my bills.
Okay. Well, I can send over this request to expedite it for you. It's still going to take some time, though. So it'll be probably, if the expedite's approved, which generally it is, then it'll be about 5 days to complete the awarding, 5 business days. And then once that's completed, you'll get that award letter, and it'll still take another 3 weeks before you actually receive the funds. Because it takes a week to get the money from the federal government, from the Department of Education, and then it takes another 2 weeks to get it processed through Nelnet to get it to you.
Okay.
But I'm happy to put that in for you. I understand. I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating in life. It's so expensive now. So I definitely get that. But let me go ahead and put this in for you. And then what I'll do is if they can deny it, but like I said, they don't typically, I'll send you an email to verify, if it was accepted, and then I'll give you those upgrades again so you can kind of make your plan. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Joanna. Well, I do apologize, and we'll try to get this moving for you. Was there anything else that I could help you with right now?
No, that'll be all.
All right. I hope you have a great rest of your day, then.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that is documentation of what the federal government is doing right now. I've gotten a lot of messages from other students who have already gotten their financial aid probably a month after the term had already started. It's going on for me as a targeted individual. It's stretching out to be 5 months. They just hacked into the Wi-Fi and changed the date to change the Wi-Fi name to 11, Spectrum 11.4. So based on the information she provided, that would be the date of the disbursement. So I'm putting all of this together, connecting everything, and I'm pretty sure that the disbursement will be November 4th. Everything's going to be documented how they are manipulating the system against me and other targeted individuals. This is just for documentation purposes. Thank you so much.